Well, hello again. It's me. I wanted to give you an update on a couple of things for the summertime. As you know, from time to time, I do some of these update videos. Today, I actually wanted to address three different topics. The first one, the Trump accounts. You've been getting some questions about what these are all about, whether they make sense for anybody, all of the ins and outs. So, just wanted to give you a summary. So, as of today, any children born between the beginning of 2025 and the end of 2028 who have one of these accounts opened for them receive $1,000 as kind of seed money, if you will, from the government. Parents can sign up as soon as they have the child's social security number, but the accounts are not actually opened and funded until July 4th of this year, 2026. Parents are the custodians, similar to other custodial accounts. Children are the owners of those accounts. So again, similar to like an UTMA or an UGMA kind of an account. Any child under 18 can have one of these accounts opened for them. They just don't qualify for the $1,000 if they fall outside of that 2025 to 2028 window. So my 16-year-old daughter can have one opened for her if I so desire. Some of the other ins and outs, the gains are tax deferred. So kind of like an IRA, a traditional IRA, where the gains would be deferred, tax deferred until withdrawal. However, there is no tax deduction for any amounts. You can contribute to them. So that's one of the other issue associations with these is that up to $5,000 per year can be contributed by parents, relatives, even employers. We haven't seen any of that quite yet, but the accounts are locked until age 18. So that is one other kind of difference between these and a more regular or traditional custodial account. And if the funds are used for education, birth adoption expenses, home down payments, and other approved withdrawals, they can be taken out without penalty. So there is the potential for a 10% penalty on top of the ordinary income tax. And yes, these monies will be taxable income when withdrawn. So that is similar to like a traditional IRA. So at the end of the day, there certainly should or could be some merit for these, especially if you're looking to save money for your children in a more tax deferred kind of way. The accounts are only going to be opened through Bank of New York Mellon, and the investments held through Robinhood. So that's kind of the direction or the preferred provider, if you will, for these kinds of accounts. And there are some stipulations on where the money can be invested as well. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown there that these have kind of, came and went as far as the information. And yes, they're going to be available, but we don't know all the details. So I wanted to just give you a little bit more detail. And of course, we can chat further if you're curious about it. Second update, SpaceX. Everybody is kind of aware of this company, another one of the Elon Musk companies. We've been getting some questions about, hey, can we invest in SpaceX, right? How can you do these kinds of things? Can I get in ahead of the IPO, right? Kind of exciting. So the short answer is yes. We do have the ability to purchase pre-IPO SpaceX through a couple of funds that are available out there. The IPO date's coming up. It's the 12th of June, so not too much time. After the IPO date, of course, we can buy shares on the broad market as well. Some things to consider, though. There's been some information coming out about, whether or not this is a good investment potentially. So as of right now, the underlying valuation. So when you crunch the numbers, right, when the bean counters look at all the numbers, the valuation is coming in at roughly half of what the IPO price is looking like. So what does that potentially mean? It means that theoretically, once the IPO comes out, the price could be cut in half of the stock. Whether that happens or not, we will, remains to be seen. But I wanted to put some information around that. Only 22% of IPO stocks were positive a year after they were released. And this is data going back about 10 years. Additionally, we went back even farther than that. Between 1975 and 2021, 60% of IPOs finished flat or lower 3 years after their first day, first close. And this is across 9,000 companies. So, may want to wait, may want to avoid the hype. Maybe. It's interesting because out there in the betting world, we looked at Polymarket, and there's 90% of people are betting on the IPO price either staying stable or increasing after the IPO. So we'll see if those betting people are right or not. So again, I just wanted to give you some context around that. And last but not least, something that we went over here in our spring meeting, but I know not everybody was able to attend, and not everybody was able to see the webinar version of that. Our financial fire drill. So we have this financial fire drill that we put together for you all. A lot of valuable information in here for helping protect your loved ones should something happen to the person who handles all of the finances in the household. These are available for download. We'll put the link in here. And if you want to check out the full presentation of the financial fire drill, we'll also put the link for the webinar version of the spring presentation. You don't have to listen to all of it, especially since I'm the one who did the financial fire drill presentation part. So if you'd like more of me, you can listen to that on that spring presentation. So I think that's all for now for this beginning of summer update. As always, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much.